Doctor, can you maybe share with us, how do you read the Trump administration strategy at this stage?
We have to, again, read and understand the position of the U.S. administration in faith. But it's up to the U.S. administration to show that it's acting in good faith. And the target was not only to free the hostages, which is a very legal and noble and legitimate target, and as well as the freeing of the Palestinian prisoners, which is also a legitimate target. The point here is to look at the agreement in its globality. The International Convention on Interpretation of Treaties, what is called the Vienna Convention, is saying very clearly that an agreement must be looked at in its entirety, in all its aspects.
Yes.
So now we are looking at maneuvers to implement one aspect and not to implement others, and this is not. It's already a breach of the agreement. So the international community, especially now the U.S., they have, and the guarantors, the countries guaranteeing this agreement, which are Egypt, Qatar, and Turkey, and the European Union, must come into play here to put new measures to implement all the conditions, even if they will be implemented in stages, but to link them together, because they are linked in the agreement. So we have to make a very simple interpretation. When they have agreed that Hamas will keep the security until the peacekeeping force will be established, it doesn't mean that Hamas will govern the Gaza Strip. This is not acceptable as an interpretation. Hamas has its responsibility. Now the peacekeeping force means that there will be a new force which will be governing. And when what we have seen now, which is established facts, that people were killed in Gaza because they have been accused by Hamas that they have been betraying. This is not the way how justice should be done. Justice should be done by courts, by impartial, independent courts, and not by a political decision that this is betraying or not. This is not a good start for this, and this is why we have to be away from the emotional aspects and to see how the Palestinians will govern themselves without these authoritarian and unacceptable way of managing the governance of the